Alrighty guys, welcome back. We are right back at it. We just witnessed a murder in the Orange Bowl. If you didn't watch it, I probably recommend watching the highlight video when we come back, or when I post it later today, because that was a bloodbath, as Ohio State will make it back to the national championship after getting disrespected last year. But we are now on to the Rose Bowl, where we have Clemson battling it out against Coach Flame in the Rose. So let's get right into these rosters here. Flame, let me know what uniforms you want to wear. If you want to wear the yellow, Clemson, and the purple ones. He had one catch for 15 yards, pinstripe. But we're here with Clemson, number 3, and DJ, I mean, he does what he does. He throws a shitload of touchdowns, but then he had two pick sixes pretty much. One was ruled a fumble, but 2 pick sixes, but they still managed to beat Washington. Kobe Pace and Andre Williams. E.J. Williams had a big day. Brandon Spector was a bit quieter in that first game, and Dakari Collins popped off. We also saw a lot of Stellato. At tight end, we haven't really seen them ever utilize their tight ends that much. They have a really good offensive line. That's probably one of the main themes among all these playoff teams, is their offensive lines are really good. On the defensive side, honestly, they are a bit weak up front. Denhoff did have a great game against Washington, and their interior is very good. But at linebacker, the freshman All-American Martin Black had himself one hell of a game. And same goes to Levonta Bentley, who just popped off against Washington as well. They have a really deep secondary once again. Their weakness is at free safety, whereas they have R.J. Mickens at the strong safety. So this Clemson team, you probably can beat them deep quite a bit. As far as kicking goes, they have big kick power, little accuracy, so they will be able to kick some of these long field goals. And then let's check out Baylor. Baylor is the overwhelming favorite among the Discord, obviously, as Coach Flame is coming off his first ever college football playoff win in his 4th appearance. And they're led by Teddy Bridgewater, which he had by far the best game of his career. He threw like 400 yards, 4 touchdowns, and he was injured for most of the season, so that is great to see. The SFA Player of the Year, Marcus Lattimore, he had 150 yards against Memphis, as they kind of blew him out for most of that game. This offense was firing on all cylinders, as Boner, Jalen Ellis, Elijah Bean, they all pop off. Kelvin Sherman even got involved a little bit. At tight end, Eric Ebron, watch out for him. He had a huge 58-yard catch against Memphis. Offensive line is a lot weaker than Clemson's, but it's still good, as they have easily SFA Team of the Year right tackle Carver Kemper. On the defensive side, you got Chad Boyko, who is a freshman All-American, but we didn't really see him all that much against Memphis. On the other side, Bo Blackshear, who had himself his best career game against Memphis. In the middle, you got Ika and James Ray, SFA player, and Mustafa Jalil as well. At linebacker, Matt Jones, their star linebacker, came back. He was injured the whole year as well. He came back and had himself a massive game. Will Williams on the right. And then Bryce Callahan will be matched up against E.J. Williams. He had himself a great game. This is not as deep of a team, but you have Adrian Amos on the backside, and he's on the bottom line. You see him there. They call him the Nigerian Night Animal. We got Jamal Okiki, the 7th. I believe he had 19 tackles in that first game. He had a forced fumble, so he is the player to watch today. I think he's going to be the X factor. As far as kicking it, though, Baylor is abysmal. Only 58 power, so they're going to be going for it in plus territory. I expect a shootout. I expect a lot of turnovers from both sides. But yeah, let's get right into the Orange Bowl. I'm not sure if Flame is here. I know he's on the plane. but he always goes for the orange uniforms, or not the orange, the yellow. So, do we go Clemson in the purple? I think if we go Clemson the purple, then you give Baylor the opportunity to go gold with the Sailor Bear. This is their iconic CFP look. I'm gonna get my thumbnail here, but can somebody confirm that that's alright? The gold and the purple? It's not gonna be, I don't want to have to restart the game. Alright, so it is a bit lopsided in the preview here. Clemson probably the odds-on favorite. But everybody will be cheering hard for Baylor today as Flame has a chance to become the first ever user in the national championship in the NCAA 14 era. That's not Mickey Mouse, so... Actually, we've only ever had one non-Mickey Mouse user in the Natty, and it was Cal when they lost to Boise State in double overtime. Here we are in Pasadena, Clemson and Baylor. This is a color rush game. You guys have been asking for them. This is going to be one hell of a game, I think. Winner faces Ohio State in, I believe it's going to be in Indianapolis. The odds have been stacked against Baylor all season long, and they've shown up every single time. So they have the best player in the country, Marcus Lattimore. Hopefully Baylor doesn't get blown out. That was the Nissan pregame rush. Ooh, these are... I love when Flame goes with the all yellow. Beautiful Pasadena. Baylor and Clemson in the Rose Bowl. Time to go to the coin toss. They really love extending the presentation here. Alright, Baylor gonna win the coin. They do not. But Clemson wants the ball, so they're going aggressive. So we are gonna see DJ Ooga That's what we call DJ Ugalia. It is a short kick. It is returned to the 30. Welcome into the Rose Bowl. We are going to see Clemson and DJ first. Ohio State is eagerly awaiting the winner of this game. First play is going to be a bubble screen, and that goes nowhere for EJ Williams as he gets stuffed. We know Clemson runs a high-octane, big play offense that also is prone to big mistakes. DJ, he has some time. He dumps that off. That's Kobe Pace. He stays in bounds, and they're going to give him a first down there. So the running back out of the backfield makes a play. They hand it off here. His first carry on the day, Kobe Pace. I think if you force DJ to throw it a bunch, is probably the better option. I mean, if they just are able to hand it off to Pace all day, that's not going to be good. Oh, Baylor almost jumps. They hand it off again here. And Kobe only gets 3, so it's going to be a 3rd and 2 now. As they did miss a tackle, that was Adrian Amos on the miss, but Mac Jones cleaned him up. Big third down upcoming here on the first drive of the game. They come out in shotgun. Fake the handoff. Throws an out route. Breaks a tackle. And Troy Stellato gets the first down. The gritty fourth string receiver. Kind of reminds you of a Hunter Renfro. Fake the handoff again. They go over the middle, right back to Stellato, who was matched up with Matt Jones one-on-one. And he gets beat over the middle. And that was a beautiful throw by DJ that could have just as easily been picked off. Clemson threatening the red zone on the opening drive. DJ, and he is murdered, and that ball comes out. Huge hit there from Will Williams, the outside linebacker. So 2nd and 10. Clemson. DJ's going to take off, and he gets hit. It's going to be a 3rd and 6 now. Remember, Clemson's well within field goal range as they have a ton of power. Third and 6 from the 16. They need to get to the 10-yard line here. Clemson. He floats it, and that's almost intercepted by Jamal Okeke. He breaks up the pass and forces the 4th down. What a big deflection from the freshman All-American. Now the kick is up, and it is good. So Clemson does get on the board first, 3-0. But that's a great stop for the Baylor defense. So, how is Baylor going to play today? Teddy Bridgewater coming onto the field after his best game of his career. Man in motion, that's Eric Ebron. He's just going to throw it away to start. He didn't like that. Teddy Bridgewater will do that a bunch. If he doesn't like a play, he throws it away pretty quickly. He fakes a handoff to Marcus. They dump it off. That's Jalen Ellis. So already a quick 3rd down. Can Baylor stay on the field? As they hurry it up, they love doing this. They're a high-powered offense. 3rd and 6. Teddy's going to throw it again. He dumps it off to Marcus Lattimore, and they give him the 1st down. He powers forward. Maybe a questionable spot, but he definitely got close. They're hurrying it up. They like this look. They hand it off to Marcus Lattimore this time, who does have a hole, but he only gets 2. As that was cleaned up by Bentley, the linebacker, who had a career game in their first-round matchup. Hand it off here again to Marcus. And once again, back-to-back 3rd downs. Can Baylor stay on the field? Teddy, he has time. Throws it across body. That was dangerous. And Eric Ebron had the ball in his hands, but he got hit very hard and drops it. So Baylor will be punting on their first possession. All right, so we've seen both offenses. I mean, I think you give the edge to Clemson so far. Obviously, they got the points. They had the one big play. Shipley gets 10, and we're going to see Clemson come right back out. Come out, split backs. Andre Williams is on the field. Take the handoff, dump it off. That's the SFA player. Andre Williams gets 6. One of the very few players Clemson has not cut. Second and 4. And DJ decides to take off as they miss the sack. It seemed that they did get pressure, but they let him escape. And DJ can run. He's beaten a bunch of different teams with his legs on multiple occasions on game day. So you got to keep that in mind. They got to start spying him. Hand it off to Kobe. 4 yards.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
4 men to the right. And it's a key design QB draw that doesn't really go anywhere. 3rd and 5. DJ, wide open man on the right side. Troy Stellato again. He's having his way today. Already 3 receptions. And there was nobody on the right side of the field. Clemson driving once again. Dump it off. This is Collins. He gets a modest 7 yards on the drag.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Now they come out empty again. Watch out for the QB draw. He fakes it. No rush at all. He fires it over the middle, and that's way overthrown. He had a man wide open, and DJ just missed him. So 3rd and 3 coming up. Can Baylor get a stop? Baylor, they dump it off again. This time Brandon Spector gets the catch, and it's a fresh set of downs. So Baylor's defense struggling early on 3rd down. Clemson's right back at it here. Hand off to Kobe up the middle, and that is a nice tackle by the cornerback coming in, making a play and run defense. You love to see that. DJ once again has some time. He's airing this one out to the end zone. And that's caught! EJ Williams just picked it out of the sky. It looked like that could have been an interception. But EJ Williams mosses the defender. Oh my. How did he catch that? So Clemson goes up 10 early here. A rough start for the Baylor defense. This is kind of the same start that Memphis had. They were dominating in the early quarters. But we know this Baylor team can explode. Oh man, dude, I thought that was going to be a pick. DJ always makes it look like it's going to be bad. Teddy under center, 5 wide. He's going to throw this. He takes off this time. He does have a little bit of room. He cuts up inside and he slides for 8.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
And that's a fumble. So Teddy Bridgewater fumbles the snap and it's picked up by the center. So it's very strange play, but it ends up working out. Hey, welcome in, Grant. All right, Teddy Bridgewater. Down the sideline, and he finds the open man, Elijah Bean. So, after going down early, 10-0, Baylor is mounting a response here. Handed off to Marcus Lattimore. He only gets 2. Teddy, he keeps it. He goes up the middle. He gets another first down. Baylor threatening. They're inside the red zone. Jalen Ellis in motion. And that's going to be Kelvin Sherman, the fourth receiver. So a second and short here. We really haven't seen hardly any Marcus Lattimore. So you got to think they're going to run the ball here. No, they're throwing it again. Teddy runs it. He gets the first down.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do. They don't want none. They don't want none of this. Watch number 12. Watch number 12. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you now. It's just me.
First and goal from the 7. Teddy Bridgewater. He takes off. He stumbles down to the 5. It'll be second and goal. And they decide to hurry it up. It's been all Teddy Bridgewater here early. But they are running some quick option. Teddy keeps it. He gets to the 3. Third and goal. This is a huge play. Can Baylor respond with a touchdown? They are in shotgun. They are not going to run it. No, Teddy keeps it, and he gets in for the touchdown. Teddy Bridgewater, keeper all the way. And that is a huge response for Baylor, cutting it back within one score. All right. We watched earlier, we watched Georgia completely choke that entire game. Finally, we get a nice response here from Baylor. Another poor kick. This is getting returned again by Spector. He gets past the 30. $17 points in the first quarter. This may be another game where the defenses don't do all that much. What's the DJ going to do on this drive? He keeps it. Faked out the defensive end, and he has a lot of room. He gets 15 on the ground. DJ to the left. Another QB draw. And at the end of the first quarter, Clemson is up by 3. It was a beautiful touchdown for Clemson. And the fan favorite Baylor, can they get it done? Clemson's up around the 50 here. Williams in motion. They give it to him. Jamal misses a tackle, but Matt Jones is there to clean it up. Nicely done from the 2 stars of this defense. So honestly, Jamal, he had a deflection early, but he's missed a few tackles. He's not having the same game he had against Memphis. DJ, he tosses that out to the boundary. Oh, and that was dangerous. Another chance for a pick. That one could have been 6 the other way. Reminded me of the one he threw just in the last game. So Baylor's going to get the ball back here, 3 and out. And Jalen Ellis, he gets the ball out to the 25. All right, so Baylor has a chance to take the lead now. They finally decide to hand it off to Marcus Lattimore. He's gotten very few touches so far. That's only his 4th touch, and we're in the second quarter now. If they can get Marcus Lattimore going, it's going to be a long day for this defense. Bentley can't make the tackle, but the corner cleans him up. Teddy Bridgewater. Hand it up the middle. That's a big hole. Marcus Lattimore. He gets the first down.
Gain of 9 on the play. First down.
24's on the move. 24's on the move. Let's go.
Lattimore again.
That's a gain of 9 on the play.
All right, so after 2 straight drives, it's all Teddy. Now Lattimore is getting feeded on this drive. Flame is calling a great game so far. Lattimore's breaking tackles, and Baylor is threatening.
That's good for a gain of 5 yards. First down.
Lattimore stopped by Bentley. Levonta Bentley already 4 tackles. And Baylor already having more success than Washington had on offense in that entire game. And Lattimore pushes forward and gets 8.
That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
They hand it to Bonner, and that is Martin Black making the tackle. But this is no man land. I do expect Baylor to go for it here, as their kicker is very, very poor. Yep. So a big 4th and 3. Ohio State dominated. Hand off to Marcus Lattimore, and he does not get there. He's stuffed, and Baylor turns it over. Clemson comes up huge on 4th and short. Yeah, Ohio State dominated Georgia 34-8 in the Orange Bowl. So winner goes and faces Ohio State in Indianapolis. DJ here, he throws it, and he connects with Jalen Lay, the tight end, for 21. These corner routes are killing these teams this season. We saw it all day long with Ohio State. Now we're seeing the same thing here with Clemson. They're across the 50 now. Can Clemson extend their lead? There's some rush there, but they end up getting 3 out of it.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Yeah, Ohio State's definitely going to be a scary, scary team to face, but you got to beat Clemson first. Clemson. And he's rushed again. He dumps it off. Twice now, DJ's felt the rush and dumped it off for a little bit of a gain. But it'll be 3rd and 8. Third and 8. This is a big 3rd down, as they'll get into field goal range if they get a first down here. DJ, he has a pocket. He dumps that off, though, and it's going to be 4th and 7. Clemson likely punting. They are. Baylor gets a big stop there after a 4th down failure of their own. So Jalen Ellis back. He is going to return this one, and he gets smacked down at the 16. So we've seen kind of 2 separate styles of attack from Baylor so far. It was all Teddy, and then all Lattimore. They found success feeding Teddy Bridgewater, though. They're going to go back to Lattimore, though, here. So he gets 4.
That's good for a gain of 4 yards.
They keep running this hurry-up offense. Very aggressive. He throws that into triple coverage, and it's caught. Marcus Lattimore, he finds just the slightest amount of separation and gets a first down. A huge throw and catch there. Teddy Bridgewater's come a long way in 3 seasons. Man in motion. They're throwing it again. Open, that is Elijah Bean. 7 yards. Starting to feel Baylor. I'm feeling it. They're crowding the box again. Bonner in motion. They fake it to him, give it to Marcus Latimer, and he gets the first down. So Baylor's across the 50. So Clemson came out and punched him in the mouth, but Baylor did not go down. They're still fighting here. Teddy dumps that off. That's Eric Ebron, his first touch of the day. He had to climb the ladder on that one. That was dangerous. 2nd and 8. Dumps it off to Ebron again. He gets 6. So a manageable 3rd and 2 here. But like I've been saying, no field goal kicker really for Baylor. So this is very much could be 2-down territory. Looks like a corner blitz here. It is. They're going to run quick option. They get it off to Marcus Latimer, and he gets the first down. Teddy getting the pitch off. Fresh set of downs here for the green and gold. Quick option again. They get it to Latimer again, but this time he's stuffed. Bentley and company take him down. Now the question is, are they dumb enough to run it 3 times in a row? No, they're just going to hand it up the middle this time. So a 3rd and 9 incoming. Time's running out here in the 2nd quarter. Inside 4 minutes. Teddy on the run. He finds Lattimore, and he gets the first down again. Clemson just missing multiple times on getting off the field. Marcus Latimer coming through in the biggest moments. Jalen Ellis in motion. He fakes to him, and he is sacked. They did not fake out R.J. Mickens there, the strong safety on the blitz, and he had eyes for Teddy, and he took him out. Looked like Teddy was trying to throw it, but he just could not. So 2nd and long now. Hand it off to Latimer. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage, 3rd and 10. Now, I'm going to be honest, I still don't think that they're in field goal range. The safeties are cheating in. And he's sacked. Teddy Bridgewater, you can't be doing that. Now it's 4th and 21. Oh, man, this drive just died. An 11-yard sack. So really long, a really nice, sustainable drive with multiple 3rd down conversions, and now they end up having to punt from the opposing 32. This is one of those moments where you kind of wish you had an elite kicker. But can they pin him deep? No, that's going to be a poor punt out of the back of the end zone. So Clemson takes over here in the 2-minute drill. Against Washington, they had 3 turnovers in the final 2 minutes of the first half. So we're going to be looking to take care of the ball today. That's Collins. He doesn't get much there. So a bit of a defensive struggle here in the first half from 2 high-powered offenses. Hand it off to Kobe. And he is hit hard, and who else? Jamal Okiki, the 7th, the Nigerian night animal, meets him in the hole and drives him back 5 yards. And it'll be 3rd and 1 now. Clemson, 3rd and 1. It looks like they're running out the clock a little bit. They may not be trying to do all too much here. They still have 2 timeouts, though. They hand it off, and Pace easily gets first down, and a lot more, and more. Kobe Pace, and he's still rolling. What a run from Kobe Pace, 24 yards. He breaks 2, 3, 4. They took the 5th and the 6th gentleman to bring him down. So now all of a sudden Clemson's in business. They might be able to score here. And that is E.J. Williams for 14. Oh, man. So Clemson's heating up here at the end of the half. DJ, and he is brought down on the blitz. That is Will Williams getting a sack, and that's his 7th tackle already on the day. So 2nd and long, time is running for Clemson here. DJ, he's just staying in the pocket. He fires it deep, and that is Dakari Collins finding some open room, brought down by Adrian Amos. And Clemson is within the red zone, 40 seconds and counting. They're going to get the play off pretty quickly. They're going to the end zone. He's open. Touchdown, Clemson. Brandon Spector, he gets separation on the outside, and Jamal Okeke could not get out there in time as Clemson takes a 2-score lead into the halftime break. That is what we call a ball-busting touchdown. That is definitely a ball buster. You had him in 2nd 17. You give it up. Ugh, just hurts. So 33 seconds. The good thing is Baylor does get the ball back right at half. And E.J. Williams, he has a concussion, so that is a big injury. Their top receiving target out there in Clemson will not return. A lot of time here for Baylor, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's running the other way. He has room. Can Teddy push him out? He does. So no pick six, but that is still just a horrific thrown interception. There's no reason to risk it like that, as Clemson could score again here. And we are seeing another classic Baylor meltdown here in the end of the first half. DJ, they're going to throw it here, trying to add even more points, and it connects. Dakari Collins, touchdown Clemson. They score 14 points in a matter of 13 seconds to go up 17. Clemson scores 14 points in a matter of 13 seconds. A touchdown, a Teddy Bridgewater interception, and then a touchdown immediately right after. And Baylor fans are shocked. This dream season that started out not so hot. They started out number 5 in the country. And they're still throwing it here. All right, Baylor's going deep. He wants to get it back. And he connects! Elijah Bean for 53. So Baylor's not done yet here in the first half. What a call by Coach Flame, trying to attack the defense. Teddy Bridgewater, he's going deep again. And that's a touchdown! Cameron Bonner. So just when it seemed like Baylor was choking away the game, they put up a 2-play, 80-yard drive in 11 seconds. What a response. Holy smokes, the highlights are just going back and forth. In the last 24 seconds of game time, we've had 3 touchdowns. That is incredible. Clemson scores an interception, a score, and then a 2-play drive. 5 seconds left. You got to think that there's a chance that we see more fireworks here. Please, let's get us to halftime. No, it looks like DJU, he's going to throw it deep. He does. He throws it deep to the middle of the field. And that's intercepted. That is Adrian Amos. He makes the pick to end the half. Absolute fireworks from both sides in the final minute. And Clemson will take a 10-point lead to the break. What is this team? Yeah, that's exactly right, Flame. I mean, on one hand, it's kind of upsetting that you're down 10 at halftime. But on the other hand, the way this was trending in the last couple of minutes, this might be a good thing that you're only down 10. But Baylor is getting the ball back, and shoot, I have halftime ads. So game 2, I mean, national championship will be tomorrow at 3 my time. That's 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 Central, 4 Mountain Time. Be there. And then we will do BearCave results after, and then also the stat stream and Team of the Year picks tomorrow night. Also in the offseason, for any new coaches who are watching this on YouTube, I'm going to be releasing a full video series on our YouTube channel that will kind of break down how the server works. I know it's a lot to learn, so I'm hoping to have just a full guide that we can just point people to. If you have ideas on videos I need to make, let me know. Looking at it, it's honestly been very even. Better rushing for Baylor, better passing for Clemson. But the only stat that matters is the score, and Clemson has 10 more points. Come on, Baylor. We need a big response here in the second half. In that first half, I already have as many highlights as the entire OSU UGA game.
The kickoff is down for a touchback.
So you know that both of these quarterbacks kind of, they pop off and then they have dumb bonehead mistakes. Can Baylor get back into this game? Teddy tries to keep it, and he's brought down 5 yards short. I even thought that defender was going for the running back. That was a tough loss for Teddy. Not a good start. We're 18 minutes away from knowing the national championship matchup. Marcus Lattimore, and he is brought down behind the line again. Who else? Martin Black, the freshman All-American middle linebacker. One of the best players in the country. So 3rd and long for Baylor coming out of the break. And it's a fumble! The ball's on the ground. It is picked up, though. Oh, man. Teddy and Baylor avoid disaster on their opening possession. They called this a fumble. It may or may not have been. It does look like, yeah, that ball was out. But heads up by the offensive lineman to jump on it. And they're coming after this punt. They're in the back of their end zone now. 4th and 27. And they do not get there. But they're going to have excellent field position as Clemson's going to start inside the 35. So the Baylor defense already on their back foot here, down by 10. They got to try to keep this at a 2-score game. Dakari Collins in motion. They hand it off to him. And a very interesting note is E.J. Williams, who had their first touchdown, will not be coming back. He has a concussion. They're coming out empty again. And they throw an out route there. Sage Ellis, the tight end, makes a catch. A fresh set of downs, and they're threatening the red zone now. DJ servicing, throws it to the end zone, and it's dropped. Nice pass breakup by A.J. McCartney and Adrian Amos on the coverage. 2nd and 10. And you got to be disappointed with these players on the front 4 not getting any pressure. Tight end in motion. Hand it off to Kobe Pace. He gets 5. So 3rd and 5. This is a huge play for Baylor's defense. They can try to force a field goal.
In your face. Watch Mike. Let's go.
DJ. He has time, dumps it off over the middle. That's Stellato, and it's going to be another fresh set of downs. Clemson is driving now, and they are threatening inside the 10. DJ fires it to the end zone, and they're calling it a touchdown for Brandon Spector. He drags the toes as Clemson goes up by 3 scores. Not the start Baylor wanted. Baylor needs a big comeback to start soon. It hasn't really felt like it's been that crazy of a difference, but that interception leading to another touchdown at the end of the half was just so big. Come on, Baylor. Marcus Latimer goes nowhere. I think maybe if they just start taking more shots down the field again, like they did at the end of the half. Running it's not seeming to work. And Teddy Bridgewater is sacked again. Baylor's dream season is looking grim here, but still a lot of time. We still got 14 minutes of game to play. A lot can happen. And you do have DJ on the other side. Shipley. He's brought down, so they will not start on the plus side of the 50 this time. They're at the 49. Clemson can really do some damage and put this game away. Clemson, DJ keeps it. And corner, along with Jamal, bring him down. Only 5 tackles today for Jamal Okiki. This defense needs to start making some plays.
Watch the run, watch the run. Mike 52, Mike 52.
Handoff to the tight end on a jet sweep now. Clemson's trying out new wrinkles.
That's good for a gain of 7 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Empty here. You got to get a stop. 3rd and 6. DJ, just no pass rush at all. That's the problem. They're not getting to DJ at all. He makes so many mistakes, but not when you're not rushing him. He's having one hell of a game. 22-28. Clemson, they dump it off here, and it is caught. Brought in by Troy Stellato, his 5th catch.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
They hand it off again to the tight end, Jalen Lay.
Call it a loss of 2 yards on the play. 3rd down.
A big 3rd down and 10 now. DJ, not rushed, wide open man, and he powers through him, and Okiki lays the boom, but it's too late. Troy Stellato again, finding just so much separation. Oh man, and that one hurts. You can't be giving up 3rd and longs. And DJ just throws that one away. I'm just waiting for the DJ mistake. It always happens. DJ, it's going to be a screen that does not work. So 3rd and long again. Can Baylor force a field goal, keep it at 3 possessions? 70% on 3rd down is not going to win you a lot of games. And dumps it off to Spector there, and it's dropped. Incomplete. So Baylor is going to force a field goal attempt. Can Clemson push the lead to 20? Kick is up, and it is good. So same place you just were. Down 3 scores, nothing changes. Baylor has to start scoring quickly. We know they're capable of it. They scored 28 in the 2nd quarter against Memphis. 11 minutes a game. And Clemson has been pulling away here. They dominated Memphis in the 2nd quarter, and then today Clemson dominated them in the 2nd quarter. And Baylor respond. They're still handing it off to Marcus Lattimore. He's only at 82 yards, under 4 yards a carry. That is just unheard of for him. Hands it off again. Marcus Lattimore. You got to start throwing it with Teddy. I mean, he won you the last game in a shootout. I'm not sure why they haven't taken more shots downfield today. Bridgewater dumps it off. There's Jalen Ellis. He's been very quiet as well today. That's only his 3rd catch. It's kind of surprising to me that Bridgewater's only thrown it 17 times. But he has a lot of room here. And Baylor's now threatening. They're across the 50. This is their best drive of the 2nd half. They're coming back under center. Over the middle, and that is caught. Elijah Bean. That's another 1st down. Elijah Bean, the leading receiver on the day right now. Fakes it. Dumps it off, and that is Jalen Ellis for 6.
Williams makes the tackle at the 29-yard line. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
And it looks like Jalen Ellis might have been injured on that play. We'll check in on that a little later. Yeah, he's not on the field, so Jalen Ellis comes out of the game. This drive continues. They hand it off. That's Marcus Lattimore. And we're now in a 3rd and short. Vontae Bentley having another great day. Fakes it again. Dumps it off. That's Eric Ebron. He does get the 1st as he's hit by Marcus Black.
That makes it 1st and 10.
They throw it again. Over the middle, and Bonner is speared, but he hangs on. The 96 overall.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
Hand it off here. Marcus Lattimore. So a good drive. And you know what? Baylor, this is a long drive for them, but it's not taking much time. It's only taken a minute and 45 seconds off the clock. As Marcus Lattimore, he pushes in to the 1-yard line. They're hurrying it up. 1st and goal. Can Baylor get back into this? Bridgewater, he keeps it. And an easy walk-in touchdown for Teddy Bridgewater as Baylor pulls within 13. The kick is up, so the lead is 13 now.
Baylor was lined up for the kickoff. Shifting back to return.
This game is far from over. So they've scored 4 of their last 5 possessions. You can't really count the Hail Mary, though, so really 4 for 4. This is the worst field position that Clemson has had so far. And a free rusher, he gets it off, though, to the tight end. That's Sage Ennis. Thought that they'd get a sack there. But DJ's just finding the dump-off passes. He's not panicking like we normally see. Fake the handoff. Over the middle, and that's another wide-open man. Troy Stellato. Once again, he's been a thorn in this defense side all day long. And it is a QB draw here. DJ gets 5 as Okiki cleans him up. Third quarter come to the end. Are we going to get a play? No, we are not. So we end the third quarter. Clemson is up 13 in the Rose Bowl with a national championship berth on the line. Who's going to Indy to face Ohio State? Got clutch skills activating. Clemson. They hand it off to Kobe, who's really not done much here in the second half. He breaks some tackles. He's running rampant. He only has 8 touches, but they've all been very quality. He's averaging over 7 yards a carry. DJ dumps it off to the tight end. He gets 3. And that is a new passing record for the season as he beats Deshaun Watson. Is DJ, love him or hate him, he is the all-time leading passer here in the SFA. He's taken off, though, again. Stiff arms a man. It is going to be third down, though.
That's a gain of 5 on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. Can Baylor get off the field? DJ, wide open man. That's Dakari Collins. The drive continues. It's just slow and methodical, just killing Baylor one play at a time. Baylor needs a splash play. This defensive line is choking as they're just leaving wide open men all over the field. Brandon Spector now. They're inside the 10 now. Clemson handed off to Kobe. He gets stuck at the line. He's brought down by Jamal. His 9th tackle. He's heating up here in the second half. Third and 3. Baylor has to have it. They are going to throw it. No rush again, and a wide open man in the back of the end zone. Brandon Spector, his 3rd catch TD of the day. Clemson once again goes up by 20 points. And with that, Clemson can, pretty much. Ohio State just absolutely thumped Georgia, and Clemson's doing the same to Baylor. If there's going to be a blowout, I thought it would be this game, and I honestly thought it could go either way. I thought Baylor could have the same type of game they had against Memphis, by adding in the turnovers, but Clemson's not turn over the ball, except for the Hail Mary. Of course, Nick joins the SFA, an SEC lover, and then immediately we start going chalk, as that is a pick. Teddy Bridgewater throws his second pick of the day, and that is a one-hander. Clemson showing off at this point. Clemson can taste it. No. Ohio State has not been good. Okay, so are you meaning like in history? Because Ohio State has not been good up until Season 8 when they made the playoff and made the Natty. I would argue, so Ohio State would be the most dominant team of this era, like of the NCAA 14 era, but Boise State in Season 5, like they were winning. Yeah, so they are the most dominant team of the season. But Boise State was our only other undefeated champion, and they like boat raced every game. That was on sim matchup though, but they were winning like literally, I kid you not, like 94-10 or like 70-21.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
So DJ Ugabuga hands it off to Kobe Pace. F it, third string. You want me to put in your third string QB? Flame, let me know if you want to put him in. No, they went 16-0, or maybe they're 15-0.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Are we going to get our first coaching change of the season? And, alright, so 3rd and 6. Alright, so you guys who have not seen this, this is how I have to do it. I have to select sides. Oh, I'm wondering if I can edit the depth chart, or do I have to wait a play? Yeah, I cannot edit depth chart, so I have to wait a play. So, alright, so now I should be able to edit the depth chart. Yep, so we'll put Dominic Parker in. And then I will select sides again, go back to none. Alright, so the change should be made. But yeah, Ohio State probably. It's either them or Boise State. 4th and 3. They're bringing out the field goal kicker to push it to 23. Dude, who do you cheer for in this national championship? This is just awful. I mean, Ohio State's been the perennial #1 team all season long. Clemson, the winner of the most dominant conference, though, of the best conference. Like, I think you got to cheer for Clemson. So Teddy Bridgewater is benched. We get to see Dominic Parker, who single-handedly beat Kansas State. He has the forearm sleeves with no gloves. He's getting some action in here, and that is a laser to Jalen Ellis, who's come back from injury. Is this the spark they needed? They need 4 scores in 4 minutes. Bro, we get parity every year. You guys join, and this is the first non-parity. And that's a fumble. Oh, dear Lord. They call it a fumble. Baylor is just in shambles at this point. Trying everything. They put in the backup, and he gives it right back to Clemson. Coach Flame back to the drawing board. His most successful season is coming to an end in the semifinals. DJ over the middle. Like, our natties have been good. Like, you have You had Ohio State, Utah last year. And then before that, the year before, it was Clemson and Iowa State. So it's always had at least one fun team. So this Natty is going to be super interesting. The Season 7 National Championship loser and then the Season 8 National Championship loser will be facing. Somebody will be 0-2. As that's a catch and a touchdown. Dakari Collins, I'm not sure what the defender was doing, but they call him in, and Clemson breaks 50 here in the Rose Bowl. Wow, what a throw. This may be the most points we've ever had on a game day. I'm pretty sure. I don't think we've ever broken 50. I know we've had, or no, okay, so I'm sure there's been an overtime game day that's been higher, but all right, Dominic Carter. But Memphis lost by 14, so by transitive wins, you're losing this game 51-7. Marcus Lattimore, he's had a fantastic career, 4 years, 4 college football playoffs. He finally got that one win, and he got the SFA Player of the Year, but he will not find a natty. Dumps it off. That's Sherman, and it's 3rd and 5. Yeah, it's true. You actually made it kind of close. Baylor. And that's another interception. And he stiff arms a man. And that's the 4th turnover in 6 plays. Or the 4th turnover of the game. 2nd for Dominic Parker since coming in. This game is over. Clemson fans who made the trip are drunk as a skunk. As Clemson's looking to hang 60. DJ, he's taken off, and he is sacked by his own lineman, it seems. Just an absolute thrashing in these semifinal games. I mean, so all the first round games ended up not being that close except for the OT game. And then these 2 games have been kind of bad, so bowl season kind of spoiled us this year. Kobe Pace up the middle, and they're running clock now. National championship will be tomorrow. Aiming for 3 o'clock Pacific time, so 6 p.m. EST. DJ on 3rd down. Will they get to 58? Clock is ticking. And that's open, and it's stripped by Bryce Callahan, the senior. So he makes a play. They are bringing out the field goal team to push it to a 33-point lead. The kick is up, and it's good. Clemson putting up 54. Disappointing showing for Baylor. They left their offense down in the Superdome. And even if Teddy Bridgewater comes back, it looks like it's going to be Colt Brennan's season, according to Flame. Despite getting him his first career CFP win, he's going to go to a different QB. Dominic Parker floats it. Jalen Ellis. At this point, they're just getting some reps, getting all the players some action here in the college football playoff.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Dumps it off. That's Latimer.
Number 1 makes the grab. That's good for a gain of 5 yards.
He's had one heck of a disappointing game today for sure.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
Handed up the middle.
Number 1 on the run. Gain of 2 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 8.
Parker, he keeps it. Doesn't get much.
That's a gain of 1 on the play. 3rd down.
Not even going for it here at the end. Will Shipley. It will be victory formation for Clemson as Dabo Sweeney gets the Gatorade bath. What a game, dude. I mean, I'm sure it'll be a good game tomorrow, but the Brands, man, dude, that just is icky. But look at DJ, dude. Proving all the haters wrong.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Roger. Hey, watch number 5.
DJ keeps it. Breaks a tackle. Gets across the 50. And that may do it. And with that, the Rose Bowl comes to the end. Clemson destroys Baylor 54-21, and they will face Ohio State in the national championship tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern, right here. Clemson and Ohio State, probably the two best teams in the country, are facing off. No Cinderella story this year. We'll see you in Indy. Fucking atrocious effort. Marcus, I'm sorry. Teddy, you had your moments, but you're inconsistent as all hell. Yeah. It was a tough game. But the national championship is set, and I mean, you gotta think DJ kind of cemented himself as Clemson's candidate for the cover athlete. So this is what we're down to. Either I'm gonna get another like red and silver and black. We're gonna get either another like red, silver, and black logo, or I'm gonna have to put a purple and orange logo with DJ Ooga Booga on the cover. That's so disgusting. Yeah, it is definitely going to be the best on the best. I mean, if you're looking at the talent, I think everyone was picking Washington just because they were highly ranked all year. But if you actually look at the teams that showed up, I kind of just got to go with Clemson. And to all you committee members who didn't want to put Clemson above Memphis, I proved you wrong. I was the only voice. Listen to Coach TC over here. Alright, let's take a look at the stats. Bridgewater didn't have that bad of a game. Yeah, the 2 picks were bad. He had 1 really bad sack. Rushing, Latimer did get above 100, but he didn't get any touchdowns. Only along a 14. That's kind of a bad game for him. Ellis, Elijah Bean had the 1 long one. Bonner had the touchdown. He'll be back. Carver Kemper, he chokes in the national championship, getting up 2 sacks. Okeke once again leads with tackles. He had a deflection early on. The defense just honestly kind of choked, though, the entire game. I mean, Clemson, though, look at this stat line. 6 touchdowns, 1 interception, and that interception was a Hail Mary. Rushing, he had 50 yards on the ground. Kobe Pace had a great day. Receiving, Collins had 3, Spector had 3, Collins only had 2. But the question is, will E.J. Williams be playing in the national championship? He got a concussion. I don't know how that's going to work with injuries. Levonta Bentley had another great game, but I think he's surpassed by DJ for the cover athlete voting. Presley, 2 sacks. Mickens, Marcus Black popping off. That's different. That's you putting a 2-loss P5 champ over a P5. G5 with no schedule. There was the argument. I decided to at least make it just to see, like, gauge the room. I more so said that as like a joke, but all right. Damn, some bad games. Hopefully the NFL brings us some quality games now because SFA did not deliver today. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back tomorrow.